guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a new release from Spinnaker Watches. Most of you guys are very familiar with this brand. Spinnaker is a pretty big brand actually now, and they produce mainly dive watches, and they have a couple chronographs and stuff like that. But as most of you know, I do review a lot of their watches, and you can always save 20% with code WA20. That's on any Spinnaker watch. This watch, the Amalfi, is not available for purchase yet. This is going for pre-order, which you will receive a discount code if you sign up down in the link below in the description. They will send you a nice discount code, and you can save a lot of money on this watch. Retail is $400 US. Although with the code and the other code, you're going to save a lot of money. It's going to bump it down a lot. And international shipping is free. Now let's see what's on my wrist today. And the 114060 comes back on my wrist. I haven't worn this watch in a couple of weeks. I've actually been wearing, what have I been wearing? I've been wearing my SKX a lot actually. Yeah, my SKX009. But today I'm wearing the 114060, the no date Submariner. Get a quick little glimpse of it right here. And yeah, just a great watch. Very popular watch. Can't even buy this in an AD now, but that's Rolex for you. Anyway, let's get back to the Spinnaker. Now the Amalfi obviously comes in, I believe, 4 different variations. It's a bigger watch. So for you people that like Spinnaker but are kind of sick of 40 millimeters, 41 millimeters, this is in a solid 316L stainless steel 46 millimeter case. And, it definitely wears bigger on the wrist. I'm not saying it wears like huge, like Invicta huge, but it definitely has a bigger wrist presence, obviously, since it's 46 millimeters. It's solid stainless steel. It does have some heft to it. This one also comes stock on Spinnaker's new bracelets, which are really nice. If you haven't got a chance to try out one of their new bracelets, I definitely suggest you do. They're very good quality for the money. Nice curved links here, as you can see. But it's a pretty simple dive watch. Obviously, it's very legible. You can tell by those huge lumed applied markers there. The watch itself is 15 millimeters thick, so it's not that thick, but it's quite a chunky watch, I'd say. But it does kind of taper down here towards the end of the lugs, as you can see there. It's pretty much brushed, besides the chamfered polishing on the tops of the lugs here. Other than that, also on the coin edge siding on the bezel and the crown, it is basically completely brushed, including the bracelet. This is the black dial variant. We have a silver color here for 0 through 20 on the unidirectional rotating bezel. So, the watch itself, obviously it's a true dive watch. It's 200 meters water resistant. We have a screw down crown, a screw down case back. And this model, of course, comes with a genuine sapphire crystal, which most of you people pretty much expect at this price point anyway. Now the movement inside of here is the NH35 automatic movement produced by Seiko. Most of you guys definitely know this movement. It's used in a lot of watches, a lot of watches. A lot of watches I have reviewed. There's hand winding, we have hacking at quick set date. It beats at 3 Hz for 21,600 beats per hour. It's a very reliable movement. It's definitely a very accurate one. Most watches I have with the NH35 are very accurate, plus 5 or 10 seconds a day. And you can't really ask for more than that, at a price point like this. So I think that's pretty decent there. Now the lume on this watch is very, very good. I must say, it's like a torch. I believe it is brighter than the Seiko SKX. I really think it is. But anyway, we'll get to the lume shot a little more towards the end of the video. I want to get you a quick glimpse here at the case back. We have that Spinnaker custom rotor. We have a screw down case back, which is brushed. You can get a glimpse of the NH35. Not that it's the most beautiful movement in the world, but, some people just like looking at the movement. I happen to like it also. You get a glimpse here. There are solid end links on this movement. The bracelet itself is 24 millimeters. We have 24 millimeter lug widths here. And this bracelet is pretty solid. I mean, it's nicely finished, very smooth, but quite thin on the sides, as you can see. It's using pins, not screws. But it is pretty flexible. It doesn't really pull hair or anything like that. It feels very soft and nice to finish, which is good. Going to the clasp here, we have a scissor clasp, which is always nice. We have a signed buckle here with the Spinnaker logo. And this one does come with a diver extension and 5 micro adjustments. So as you can see here, throw it over a wetsuit, pull this out, snap it back in. Very easy to use. E-crown, of course, is signed with your typical Spinnaker mainsail logo there. Some nice lug guards here, or crown guards. Protecting the crown, I think that works pretty nice. Yep, not too bad there. Now the bezel itself is 120 clicks, but first let's look at the dial. We have a short pointer hand for the hours. We have a red outlined with a black date wheel to match the dial. I thought that was nice. Large applied markers, very legible markers. And the bezel action, I would say it's pretty good. I mean, it feels good. It's pretty smooth, but it's not like super easy to move. It does have a little resistance there. And I believe everything does line up to the 12 o'clock position just fine. So no issues there. Now, if you don't know how to operate this movement, or you're new to the channel or new to watches, I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the crown on this NH35 automatic movement. Nice solid pop out there. First position, we can give it some power here. Second position, I'm going to quick set the date. Final position, we get hacking. The seconds hand will come to a halt. And we can precisely set the time here. Now down here above 6, it does state automatic in 200 meters. Then we have the Spinnaker logo, which is all printed. Push that down, no problem unscrewing or screwing the crown back in. Works very good. Now, some other stuff about this watch. Let's get to the lume. The lume is really good. Let's do that right now. And there is the lume. As you can see, it's very potent. This lume is really good. That's the first thing I do when I get a watch. I check the lume, especially a dive watch. The lume is really good. We have lume on the pip, which doesn't seem to be as strong as the markers or the hands. But the hands are definitely equivalent to the markers, which I do appreciate. And as you can see, it really takes a while to fade here. This is one that can, pretty much last all night. Now, if you had a 6.5-inch wrist like me, this is how this 46mm watch will look on your wrist. As you can see, it's definitely big, but it's not like Invicta big, if you know what I'm talking about. The lugs kind of curve downwards a bit, and they kind of shorten towards the end of the watch, towards the bracelet. But other than that, the heft is fine. It's heavy, but it's not like super heavy. But it definitely looks nice on the wrist. It's a very nice dive watch, as you can see here. I get you a glimpse of the other side. The bracelet itself is definitely pretty comfortable. It does not pull any hair. And overall, I think it's a very nice looking watch. For the money, I think it's, it has some good qualities to it. I like the NH35 movement. I like the sapphire crystal. I like the overall design. It's not a homage watch. It's definitely an original design. I mean, I can't really see anything from other watches in this watch or the dial. It's a pretty clean watch, and I think they did a good job on this one. So there you have it. This is the new Spinnaker Amalfi diver, and you can definitely find the link down in the description below. That will help you sign up for the pre-order, which will give you a code, and you can save a lot of money on this watch. Other than that, you can also save 20% on any Spinnaker timepiece using the code WA20 at checkout. And that does include free international shipping, so it's a pretty good thing to use. And that's pretty much going to be it for today, guys. Definitely throw me a like if you like this watch. Definitely let me know what you think of this watch down in the comment section below, as usual. Also, if you haven't subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button. It's down in the right corner. It's that red box. You can always find me at www.watchaddictchannel.com or at watchaddictchannel on Instagram. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys real soon, and definitely stay tuned because I have a lot of interesting watches coming up and also the giveaway. I will see you guys real soon. Bye.